Hello, everyone. Time for another episode of Blue Midwest Mysteries. It is I, one of the co-hosts of Blue Midwest Mysteries, Percy number 6.
And it's me, Mr. MPS 2002, the other co-host. Today for today's episode, Percy number 6, I wanted to bring back something that was a hallmark of my old podcast, the Grease and Oil podcast, because I thought
Really? What is this?
it helps to keep us as the hosts accountable. So I was
Mhm.
I was keeping track of what percentage of effort, how much effort we're putting into each episode.
Okay.
So just to sort of, remind us, that we got to keep the energy up, We're doing a podcast here. So right now,
Yep.
I'd say we're starting off, we're at 100% right now. I think that's fair to say. We are at
I totally like.
100%
That's a
energy.
passing grade.
Yeah, that's more than a passing grade. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We're at 100% energy right now. So let's try to keep up this effort as we chug through this episode.
I agree. You know what I was gonna say? I think it's crazy that we're already towards the end of April. Like the passage of time this year, I tell you.
Yeah, it's honestly we're saying that as a joke, but also it's kind of true. Like I'm graduating from college next month. That's
Whew,
insane. Like whew,
that is.
that's so
Man,
crazy,
doesn't
man.
it
I literally
doesn't
grew
it
up on
feel like
YouTube.
yeah, I mean, it feels like yesterday you were just in your parents' basement making Thomas the Train videos, and now look at us.
Yeah, dude, we like us and all of our like Thomas friends. We all like grew up together. It's really crazy to think about.
It really is. I mean, I think we're both at this point in our lives, over half our life, we've had a Thomas account.
Yeah, man. My account was I made it in 2010, and I'm 21 now. 21. So
Ooh, the big 2-1.
So just over half my life. Right? Is
Mm-hmm.
that how that worked? Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Well, yep, yep. I mean, I mean, like me, this is year 13 for me. Like that is,
Whew.
oh my goodness. The scary part is it's very close to where there's people who actually make content and are active in this community that were born after I joined the community, and I'm very nervous about that.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean it's just like even when I hear people say after they were born after 2000 and it's like
Hmm.
what? What are you talking about? Whenever anyone says they were born after 2000, I'm like, "Oh, they must be like an infant, like a little preschool toddler."
Hmm.
But no, there's like people that were born in 2005 are 16 now. That's insane. Is that how that works? Did I do that math right?
Yeah, that math is correct.
Damn,
Uh,
dude, that's fucking crazy.
like I remember when it was like a big deal, right? That there's going to be high schoolers. I shouldn't say a big deal, but it was like, whoa, but there'd be high schoolers from the 21st century. And now look at us, right? Like,
Yeah,
whew.
well, this is just us two being old as fuck here, honestly, and just being like, oh, these kids these days in their late birthdays, or whatever the
Get
fuck.
off my lawn.
Yeah, get off my layout.
Right? Maybe that's what we need to do. Like once we're done with this, we just pull out the trains and build a layout and act like we're half our age.
Oh my god, dude, I miss building layouts for real. The last one I built was at the last big meetup, man.
Really? Whew. That's funny you say that. That was in my YouTube homepage the other day. So I watched that. I wasn't there, but that was a good time watching that.
Yeah, that was a great layout for sure.
Hmm.
Well,
That
what about
definitely was.
what you been on, man? How's life been for you?
Ooh, life's been pretty good. It's I have another not as long, but another internship in the North Pole coming up. Almost got transferred to the South Pole, but they kept me up in the North Pole this time, and yeah, that starts in about a month. Which that when I kind of put that together, like the two and two together, that it's like, whew, this year's gone by.
Yeah, I don't have any jobs lined up for the summer at all because I'm not good at planning. So I should
Ooh.
probably start doing that. You should see if Santa will well, if he'll accept me, if he has a
I can
spot
talk to the
open.
big guy.
Or if
Not a
if
lot of
he
us.
doesn't want me, then I don't know. Can you talk to like Jewish Santa or something? One of the Santas.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely can. Not a lot of us get that second internship with Santa, but I think I can pull some strings and get you up to the North Pole this summer.
Great. Well, I'm excited to hear that. Um,
Hmm
95%. Um, so,
Oh
uh,
no, oh no.
I, uh,
Okay, you're
90%.
going down to like 90.
I'm
Oh,
dropping. Oh shit. Man, I haven't really been doing much. I'm like trying to think of interesting things that I've done. Like the most exciting thing that's happened to me is I got the COVID-19 vaccine, which is pretty
ooh,
cool.
ooh.
I
Which did
got
you go with?
I got the I got the Johnson and Johnson limited
Really?
edition one. Yeah. Yes.
Ooh.
So I'm waiting to grow my third leg. No, it's like yeah, they stopped doing that one for now because some people were having issues with blood clots, but I'm pretty sure it was only women who had it, who were having it, and I do not identify as a woman, so I
Golden.
I think I'm fine. It's been about a week and a half since I've gotten it, and I feel good. I hear Bill Gates talking to me in my head a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. Um,
Well, that's just expected.
yeah. So I will be fully vaccinated in a couple days, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a movie theater, and I'm gonna buy a ticket to any movie, and spend $30 on popcorn and a absurdly sized drink, and then
Ooh,
sit my ass down and watch some terrible, terrible horror movie or something.
that's a good idea. Man, just the popcorn's a good idea.
Yeah,
Like,
but I always eat it always tastes so good, but I always eat too much of it and then I get a really bad stomach ache.
mm-hmm,
You,
mm-hmm.
you know what it is, man? It's that fake butter. That shit is gross, but also so
It's
good.
gross. It is. Yeah, I mean that it's tough, but you got to eat it. Like,
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you definitely got to eat it. That's the good shit right there.
hmm it's my mom whenever I will go in streaks where I'm eating popcorn like almost daily, and then I don't eat popcorn for months. But whenever I eat it, my mom like always makes the comment like, "Ooh, it's kind of a healthy food." Which it
Mm,
really isn't once you put the butter on it.
yeah, then you
I think you need
smother
to
it
have
with butter
popcorn
and
plain.
salt.
It's like that's how all good things are, right? They're good till you put like butter and all this other bad stuff on it.
My lava lamp is making a weird shape that looks like a penis right now.
Ooh, the penising.
85%. Um,
Ooh, do we ever go up? Or do we just keep going
I
down?
think we can only go down. We can't.
Ooh.
It's like when you're taking a test. You start off with 100 points. You can't have any
Hmm
added. You just get taken away.
Yeah. So there's no what is there a curve?
No, absolutely. There is no curve on this. You are just fucking. We just gotta raw dog this and just hope for the best.
Because like if we do comparative, like if we compare our podcast to like the podcast when Roman and Roberto were running this, I mean we got to be above that curve.
Well, of course we're above that curve. Those motherfuckers were so bad at it, they only lasted one episode.
Hmm
And they left
Then
their uh internet frequency unprotected, so we were easily able to break in to their call and interrupt them and take back our podcast. But if you
I'm
don't want
proud
that
of
to
them.
happen to you guys, make sure that you go to, and visit today's sponsor, NordVPN. That's right. Go to nordvpn.com/blue midwest and type in code blue midwest, and you'll, I don't know,
Ten percent? I don't know. What do they do?
yeah, they'll take like 10% off or something. I don't, they'll just do that. So yeah, do that, and they also give us money if you go to our link. So nordvpn.com/blue midwest and use code blue midwest. Guys, this is not a bit. This is not a joke. We are hashtag spawn by NordVPN. We have officially sold out.
And by selling out, we're getting the big bucks.
Yeah, because we've been making this podcast for quite a while, damn it.
For over
And
20 years.
for over 20 years, we've been making this podcast, or at least that's what it feels like. And I think we deserve some goddamn respect for it, you know? I think that,
I
and
think we deserve a raise.
I agree, and so that raise comes in the form of us getting paid for this podcast. No one else on this channel gets paid. No one on, I at least I hope not. What if Lemmy like secretly has monetization set up on this channel and it all just goes to him?
I believe it. I
That
can
would be
see it.
insane. Is that technically embezzling? I'm pretty sure that's what embezzling is.
I think so. We'll see. Let me in court.
Yeah. Well, but it's okay because guys, if you go to nordvpn.com/Blue Midwest and use code Blue Midwest, then we will have enough money to be able to sue Lemmy for his embezzlement.
Isn't that the point of making money?
Is to sue people. That's the American
Yes.
way.
That's how you know you've made it.
Have you ever been sued before?
No, I just do the suing.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Yeah, I got sued one time by Damien.
Ooh,
It's a
did he
long
sue you over?
story. My lawyer told me I can't talk about it anymore.
That's fair. Are you still in the top 1% after that?
Um, they had to take away my 401k.
Ooh, I can't believe I'm talking to you.
All these years
Ooh.
later, I still don't know what a 401k is.
Well, boy, oh boy, when you're in your 60s and you need one, whew,
Yeah, I guess it
I will
doesn't.
feel sorry for you.
I guess it doesn't matter anymore if I know what a 401k is or not because I don't have one anymore. They took it away from me. It gave it to Damien. Not that I care or anything.
No. Damien, maybe what we need to do is we need to have like a retirement home empire to prepare for
Yes,
times like this.
I agree. Also, put weren't we gonna put Roman on trial or something? Oh no, we were gonna impeach. We were gonna impeach Roberto. We should do that soon. That would be fun.
I mean, we're running out of time. There's an election this November, and as we mentioned, passage of time is crazy. We're already at like the end of April.
Yeah, but if we impeach him, then he won't be able to run again.
That's a good point. We
So
we need to get on that.
So we should do it. So, I'll talk to him and I'll very politely say, hey, man, I know you're a busy guy, you're the president and all that stuff. Just so you know, we are impeaching you. That is happening. So if you got time to come argue your case with us, that would be great. How does that sound?
I think that's very good.
I
I
think
think
that
that's good letter.
it's like respectful, but it's just like, yeah,
Mhm.
you are getting impeached. Like this is
Yeah.
a polite letter, but you're gonna be under investigation.
Now, my only worry, we've gone over this, is if and when Roberto gets impeached, that means the next person to step in line is, of course, Roman. And
Uh, we could just impeach him
I,
too.
that's a good idea. Who do we replace Roman with then?
I don't know. We pick a random person from the community.
Yeah, we put names in a hat, pull a name out. But here's the fun part: we won't tell anybody this. We will rig it so the person we want to win, only their name is going to be in the hat, but nobody will know.
Nobody will know that.
Yep.
All right. I got to make sure. I got to remember to edit that out. This
Good plan. Good plan.
this
Yeah, we don't
recording.
want anybody to know about that. That's our secret.
because if that happened and people found out about it, then our impeachment could be in trouble. It could not go through because
Mhm.
of us being corrupt. But it's okay because I'm for sure gonna remember to delete this.
Yep. And well, you can cut it right before I say this. We are not corrupt people, so we would make sure this is a fair election.
Of course, it has to be a fair election. It has to be. I would never rig I would never rig an election for one candidate or another because that just feels slimy and against all my ethics. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Every vote counts, and we want to make sure whoever the community wants as president, that's who wins an election.
Right. But what's more important than that is who we want to win the election. But that's not important right now. That's
No.
not a big deal. We can figure that out.
And we gotta see who the candidates are, and then of course we give our support to the person we view as the best person to run this community.
Yeah, and then they're probably gonna win the election, but that's just a coincidence because we
Hmm.
have good taste in candidates.
Yeah, I call it like the Blue Midwest mystery rub. Like whoever we kind of throw our support to is probably gonna win the election.
Yeah, I agree. You know who should come back? Jay Louvier
Who?
should come back.
That's a good guy. I wish he would come back.
I don't know what happened to him. He shows up like once a year and he's like, "Hey everyone, I'm back." And he makes like two videos and sends out like three tweets. And then he drops off the face of the earth again. And then it's like that again for a year and then he shows up again. The cycle
Ooh.
repeats.
He's kind of like Ted if you think about it.
He really is, except you don't know when Ted is going to come back. With Jay Louvier, it's like you hit like springtime and it's like
Hmm.
about time for like his yearly, all right, guys, I'm back. Whereas with Ted,
That's
Ted's
true.
off, he's like a CEO now or whatever I don't know what the hell he's doing. He like
That's
invented a
true.
bunch of shit.
He's a
He's, I,
smart man.
I heard he's building weapons for the military. I don't know. Maybe
That
let's
makes
see if
sense.
he'll give us a nuke to shoot at Roberto.
Yeah, definitely. Can we have two? One for him and then one for Roman.
That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate impeachment. You're not
Hmm.
president anymore. Also, your house is getting blown up.
Yep. That's the perfect plan.
It sucks too
So
because I've
so
actually.
question.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, no, I just got a question about Josh, but you continue.
I was just gonna say it sucks because I've actually been to Roberto's house and it's a very
Ooh.
nice. It's a very nice house. It's actually I would describe it more of as like a mansion up in the hills of Hollywood. It'll really be a shame to wipe it off the face of the earth, but some things have to be done.
Wait, so question, if he's got a mansion, right?
Mm-hmm.
All that money can pay for a lot of things, right?
Certainly can.
Like votes.
Or Thomas Wooden Railway items.
Yeah, that too. That too. That's why he got that nice lot back in the day.
Oh my god, dude! I was so jealous of him for that getting that fucking lot, man. Oh my god, that was such a good lot.
Mm-hmm. I was. Wasn't it like he paid 150 for like all this like super old Thomas stuff?
Incredibly rare stuff. Yeah, I found like an amazing lot on Craigslist one time. Cause when I was younger, Craigslist was the spot. That's where I found all my lots.
Ooh.
And yeah, I found this awesome lot on Craigslist, and it was like literally all 1992 items. Like I think it was like every single 1992 like it was
Ooh.
incredible, but it was for $1,000, and no matter
Oh.
how hard I fucking tried, there was no way I was convincing my parents to get me that. I was like, please, I'll do chores for a year. I'll do whatever. I'll clean the entire house. I'll wash your car. You can give it to me for Christmas and my birthday. I don't need a gift for either of those. And my parents were like, no, it's not happening.
Ooh. And that's rough.
The
But
most my parents were willing to spend on lots was like $200, which is fair. Totally
that's fair.
fair.
That's fair. That's fair. Definitely fair. So I do want to ask the question about Josh because I think this is a very important question.
Yeah.
So he goes, it's like for over 20 years. In a couple years from now, it's going to be for over 30 years. Do you think he's going to update that?
That's an interesting one. I
For over
honestly,
30 years.
that just doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well as for over 20 years. 20 is like a good
No.
number.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
It
It,
really is.
and that's like his catchphrase. That's like how everyone knows him. But
Mm-hmm. It
like
is.
but like at the same time it would be inaccurate if it wasn't for over 30. That's tough.
Well, technically, it's still true that it is for over 20 years.
Yeah.
30 is just more correct.
If I was Josh, I think I would change it. I think I'm gonna lock it in. If I was Josh in that situation, I would change it.
I think that's a good lock in. I think I would too. It just, passage of time stuff. You got to do it.
Yeah. So what did we learn in today's episode, boys and girls? We learned that Roberto lives in a beautiful mansion in the Hollywood Hills, and it's gonna be so sad when I have to destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, wait. We never addressed, where does Roman live?
a box. Roman lives in a cardboard box with a pointy roof and like a little chimney on the top.
I'd like to imagine that box is like right by Roberto's gate. So every day he drives in, he like spits at Roman or throws rocks at him, you know?
He gives him one like piece of track as his payment, and then Roman's like, "Please, sir, may I have one more?" And Roberto's like, "Ugh, only because I'm feeling generous today." And he drops in like a
Mm.
wacky track, and he's like, "Oh, thank you, sir."
Yeah, I think that sounds a lot like where both of those two live.
That sounds realistic. Well, I've seen actually paparazzi photos of Roman's box with pointy roof.
Hmm.
I don't want to
Yep.
say who sent me those photos, but their name rhymes with William Politeski. So
Ooh,
just,
I have a good guess of who it is.
not trying to start any drama there, but just I just spilling some tea.
Yep, yep. Well, I'm glad. I've always wondered where Roman Wit lives. So now that you've told me, it makes sense.
Yeah. So what else did we learn today, Percy number 6?
Um, our
We
energy level is
we
like dying.
we are yeah, it's hard to keep up maximum energy and effort during a podcast. Even though this one we did pretty good. We did not get below like 80%, I think. I think we kept it pretty good. Some of them were down some episodes were like way down at like 30% cuz we record like way too late sometimes.
Hmm. Yep,
But this was like good. Like I'm only starting to get tired like now. So,
yep. I
uh
mean, people don't realize what goes into making a podcast.
yes,
You
it's
know?
very strenuous. You have to like sit down at our computers and then like I have to like push a
Hmm.
button and then sometimes it like doesn't work right, so I have to push a couple more buttons and then we have to talk. Ugh.
Yeah. I honestly though, I hate to. I hope this didn't throw us off, but I've been standing the entire time. I have
You've been
not been sitting.
standing.
I have. Yep. I know.
Well, you got some kind of standing
True.
desk or something?
Well, you know, yes and no. It's my own desk that I've made into a standing desk. How I did it, kids? Normal desk, right? Normal desk we all know and love. Piano. Didn't we all play piano as little kids? Took my piano chair, put it on top of the desk, put my computer on top of that.
That is so funny. That's
I I was I
hilarious.
was I was talking to one of my friends the other day. I'm like, I used to think standing desks were stupid, but now I know when I'm finally got my own place to myself that I'll stay in for more than a year at a time.
You're gonna buy a standing
That's gonna
desk?
be, yep, that's gonna be one of my purchases I make.
That's so funny.
Mm.
Well,
It's
ladies.
it's
Sorry, go
good.
ahead.
It's good. I mean, I tell you, it when they say you think better on your feet, I truly believe it.
Yeah, man. It's like I mean, I prefer sitting, but it's like I can't just sit here for like hours. Like I gotta get up and walk around and shit. Gotta
Hmm.
stretch my legs.
See, that's my problem. If I'm like this, I'll probably stand another hour. But if I was sitting, I'd be sitting for a few hours too. So I'm either standing for hours or I'm sitting for hours. So I just got to switch it up every now and then. Stand for a few hours,
Definitely.
keep the blood flowing.
But ladies and gentlemen, what's the biggest and most important thing that we learned in this episode? It's that fair elections are important.
Yep.
It's
They
that
are very important.
every community needs unbiased elections.
And
It's,
I think ours is the most unbiased there is.
ours is super unbiased, and I think that it'll be a really close competition between Roberto and Roman and whoever else it is. I think it'll be good with no outside interference at all.
No collusion whatsoever.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna wrap up the this episode of Luminous Mysteries. Um, I'm Mr. MPS 2002,
And I am Percy number 6.
and we're down to 75. Okay,
We lost all of our.
75%.
We're at like 10 now. Thank you.